Welcome back to our latest YouTube video where we are diving into an exciting new list of dramas which have been released in 2023 and have an amazing story plot. So without further ado, let's jump into must-watch drama list. 100 Years of Miracle, Yüz Yıllık Mucize. The story of Ali Tahir who stops aging after being brought back to life from death with a miracle. After this miracle, he stays physically 28 years old. He is hiding himself and his secret life by using a fake identity of Kamal. He is in depression and thinking to end his life. He finds it so hard to live all alone with a fake identity and without loved ones. But before dying, he wants to share his story to someone. Kamal meets a beautiful woman, Harika, who is a writer. Harika is very interested in Kamal's story and she thinks that it will be a good story for her novel, Kismet. The series revolves around the love of a lawyer Dogan and his beautiful neighbor Milik. They love each other long term but never been able to get together as a couple. The story involves dramatic scenes of marriage and kidnapping of childhood lovers. Will both of them confess their love to each other? Fidakar. The story of Tariq, who is a rich businessman, but Tariq wants to take revenge of his sister's murder. Alif, who is a beautiful simple girl. Tariq accused Alif's brother for his sister's murder, and for that he kidnapped Alif to catch suffer. While he was holding Alif, he fell for Alif's mercy. Careless Coin. The story of Atesh, one of the most famous basketball player in the country, is involved in a big scandal. Denise, who is Atesh's wife, got to know the scandal of her husband at the same time. The news of her father's demise makes her life miserable. Her difficulties rises when she got to know about the huge debt of her father. How will she handle these difficulties? Watch Coin. Farewell Letter. The story of Eleanor, a strong businesswoman, and Zia, who is a businessman from Antakya. Both of them had a great love in the past, but they got separated because their families were against this love. But now the time recreates the story as their children, Asli and Mehmet, starts loving each other. Eleanor and Zia try to keep their children away from one another. Will they be succeeded? Terzi, the tailor, who is a tailor. He is a successful and famous tailor. It is his inherited business. His life takes an unexpected turn when his grandfather passes away. Ami is determined to keep his secret. Meanwhile, Aswat is a young woman who has run away from an abusive relationship meets Pyami. What will happen next? To know about this, watch Terzi. Arise, the search. Nisan is an unhappy woman. She's been trapped in the hustle of city life. The story revolves around the Shadi cult. Nisan started to find her missing friend who has been lost after a healing session they attended together. She follows a mysterious man, Tufan, to solve the mystery of her disappeared friend. Ego. The story is about a young businesswoman, Sibel, who makes an offer to his employer Erhan in exchange for money. Erhan loses a huge amount of money in stock exchange and faces a debt burden which is very difficult to pay. Erhan is engaged to a beautiful teacher Alif. Will Erhan accept Sibel's unusual offer? How their lives will affect from this situation. Rohan Doymas, an intelligence officer Onur Karaso, is a young successful professional who has been given a task to call Jivan Kurel, who is the owner of Turkey's largest jewelry company and the representative for a criminal organization in Turkey. Enter in Jivan's house, Onur becomes lover of his sister Hilal. Ajay is Hilal's friend and figuring out what Onur is up to. To know what more happened in this drama series, watch Rohan Doymas. Gul Jamal. Gul Jamal is the story of a man who was abandoned by his mother when he was a kid. Years after, he returned to take the revenge on his mother and her new family, but he fell in love with the adopted girl of his mother. Will he take the revenge or love will overcome his anger? That's all for now. If you liked the video, please subscribe our channel.